When the world grows quieter around you, and the voices that once filled your days begin to fade, what should you do? It's one of life's most profound challenges. Adjusting to solitude after decades of companionship. Maybe it's the loss of a spouse. Maybe it's children living their own lives far away. Maybe it's simply the slow, natural passing of time. Feeling lonely in your 60s, 70s, or beyond isn't a weakness, it's deeply, profoundly human. But here's something you deserve to know. Living alone doesn't mean you have to feel alone. In this video, we'll gently walk through 6 wise, heartfelt steps you can take to find not just comfort, but real purpose and joy in these quieter years. These aren't vague ideas or hollow encouragement. They're grounded, practical actions that many seniors have used to transform their solitude into strength. And stay with us through the very end, because the 6th step we'll share is rarely talked about, but could change the way you see your future. Let us begin. Number 1. Create gentle daily rituals. When life becomes quieter, rituals become anchors. Not routines of obligation, but small, personal ceremonies that remind you that your days still have meaning. This could be lighting a candle with your morning tea, writing one sentence in a journal before bed, or tending to a small garden at the same time every day. Our bodies and minds crave rhythm. Simple rituals give structure to hours that otherwise might drift by unnoticed. They tell your heart, this moment matters. They remind you, I am still here, and this day is still mine. Take Eileen, 76. After her husband passed away, she started ending every evening by listening to her favorite old record, not out of sadness, but out of celebration. It became my way of saying good night to the day, and good morning to myself. She says, your ritual doesn't need to be complicated. It just needs to be yours. Number 2. Find tiny ways to give. When you're alone, it's easy to feel disconnected, but contribution, even in small ways, rebuilds those bridges. You don't have to volunteer every day or commit to a huge project. Simple acts are powerful. Baking extra cookies and leaving them for a neighbor, sending a birthday card to a distant grandchild, watering a friend's flowers when they ray away. Each act whispers, I am still part of the world. There's a deep psychological truth here called the helper's high. Small, selfless acts trigger feelings of connection and purpose, especially in older adults. Remember Mary, 82, who leaves a fresh flower on the bench at the park every Saturday. No one knows who leaves it, but people smile when they see it, and Mary smiles too, knowing she's quietly brightened someone's day. Number 3. Build a safe, sacred space. When living alone, your home becomes more than just a place, it becomes your world. Wise seniors understand the power of intentionally shaping their environment. Create a space that feels safe, warm, and alive. Surround yourself with colors that soothe you. Keep fresh flowers by the window. Play music that uplifts you. Let natural light into your favorite room. Your environment shapes your emotions. Even tiny changes, a cozy chair, a favorite photograph on the wall, can transform loneliness into peace. Job, 79, says, I may be alone, but when I sit by my window with the sunlight on my hands, I feel like the world is holding me. You deserve to feel held by your surroundings. Number 4. Seek places where you are recognized. When you live alone, it's not just about company, it's about being seen. Find one place where people expect to see you, where someone would notice if you didn't come. It could be a local cafe, a senior yoga class, a church group, even the friendly cashier at the grocery store. Recognition matters. Hearing your name, exchanging a wave, these small acknowledgments stitch you back into the fabric of life. Remember Paul, 80, who visits the same diner every Thursday morning. The waitress knows his order. The cook always smiles at him. It's not the coffee I come for, Paul says. It's the feeling of being known. You still belong here. You are still part of the living world. Number 5. Create a weekly rhythm. Not just a daily one. Daily routines help, but weekly rhythms give you something to look forward to. Mondays could be for writing a letter. Wednesdays for trying a new soup recipe. Fridays for treating yourself to a special dessert. These repeating milestones break up the week and create gentle anticipation. They weave a sense of movement and meaning into your life. Laura, 75, started Story Sundays, where she writes down one memory from her childhood each week. I am building a bridge to myself, she says, one story at a time. You don't need grand plans. You just need touchstones, little markers that say, here I am. Here's another beautiful week lived. Number 6. Step into the world even if it's just your porch. Isolation often grows silently, not all at once, but inch by inch, day by day. One of the most powerful habits you can build is simply this. Step outside every single day. Sit on your porch. Take a short walk around the block. Breathe the morning air for 5 minutes. It doesn't have to be far. It doesn't have to be long. It just needs to happen. Fresh air, sunlight, and the subtle movement of the world around you are essential nourishment for your spirit. Patricia, 78, walks to the same oak tree down her street every evening at sunset. That tree has seen all my seasons, she says, and every time I touch its bark, I feel like I am touching something timeless. The world outside still has a place for you, a bench, a breeze, a flower bending toward the sun. All you have to do is show up. Final thoughts. Living alone in later life can feel daunting, but it can also become a quiet, sacred chapter filled with new forms of love, discovery, and peace. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are the writer of this chapter, and it can be just as beautiful as any that came before. What resonated most with you today? Was it the idea of creating a tiny ritual, finding a place where your name is known, or maybe the simple, life-affirming act of stepping outside? We would love to hear your thoughts. Please share in the comments. Even one small word can be the beginning of a new connection. And if you found this video meaningful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need a little hope today. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe my YouTube channel Ageless Wisdom for more videos.